Pratah Smaranam. We'll chant together. Sadhana book, page number 5. Yunta pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam sanjeevayatyagila shaktidhara swadhamna anyamscha hastacharana shravanatvagadin pranan namo bhagavate Purushaya tubhyam Pratah Smarami hridi samsbhuradatma tattvam Sachit sukham paramaham sagatim turiyam Yat swapna jagara sushuptamavaiti nityam Tat brahma nishkalamaham nacha bhuta sankhaham pratar bhajami manasa vacha samagamyam vacho vibhanti nighilayadanugrahena Yanneti neti vachaner nigamaavochuhu Tam deva deva majam achyutamahuragryam Pratar namami tamasaf paramarkavarnam Purnam sanatana padam purushot Tamakhya Yasminnidam jagadasheshamasheshamurtau Rajvam bhujangama iva pratibhasi vai Shlokatrayamidam punyam Lokatraya vibhushanam Pradah kale padedyastu sagachet paramam padam. We were in deep sleep. Then alarm rang. Got up. Don't get up. We remember Bhagavan Achyutaya Namanandaya Namagovindaya Achyutananda Govinda. Then we sit in the bed. Then look at our hand and then chant Karagre Vasate Lakshmi Karamadhye Saraswati Karamule tu Govinda Prabhate Karadarshana. Then we remember sitting in the bed itself. We close our eyes. Now we cannot. If slokas are not by hearted, then we cannot. Otherwise, and chant these slokas. So with good thoughts we begin the day. Our day becomes a divine day. So we saw that first shloka is from Bhagavata, Dhruvastuti. Then 3 shlokas composed by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. And there is one more prarthana prayer we remember before we start all our actions. It's about remembering the Trimurtis and Navagrahas. This is also our tradition. Okay? We start Bhagavan, Trimurtis, and then Navagrahas before we start our day. So that is the next shloka. Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Bhanushashi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guru Shukrasya Nirahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shantikara Bhavantu. Om Brahma Muraris Tripurantakari Bhanushashi bhumi suto budhascha Guru Shukrasya nirahu ketavah Sarve graha shanti kada bhavantu. So we remember first Trimurti. Who are the Trimurtis? Brahma, Vishnu and Shri Parameshwara. Brahma, Dirgha, Pullinga, Srishtikarta. Okay, Vidhata, the creator. Murarihi. Murari, this page number 6. Okay, page number 6. Murari means Mahavishnu. Murasya Ari. Mura was an asura and Bhagavan killed Mura. So Bhagavan is known as Mura Adi. Adi means Shatru, enemy. Murari, the enemy, the destroyer of Mura. So Murari is Mahavishnu. Tripurantakari. Tripura Antakari, one who destroyed Tripuras. No, there were 3 asuras who were living in 3 puras. And Bhagavan Shri Parameshwara, it's a big story, we'll listen one day. Tripurantakari. So he is the one who destroyed the Tripuras. Who is that? Shri Parameshwara himself. Then, so Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaraha. So we remember all of them first. Then Navagrahas. Which are the Navagrahas? They are Bhanuhu, starting from Bhanu. Bhanu, Suryaha. Bhati iti Bhanuhu. No, one self-effulgent Lord, Bhanuhu. Then Shashi, Chandrama. Shashin Shabda. Shashi, actually, Shasha means a rabbit. And Shashi means, if you look at the sun, we can see one rabbit there. Acha? Yes. So, Enangahal. So, Shashi, that you can see that something is sitting there inside. It was a rabbit. What is the story? We'll listen some other time. Nice story. If I say all stories, no, 1 year is there, I cannot. Shashi. Next, Bhumi Sutaha. Bhumi Suta, the son of earth. Who is that? Mangal. I was telling that day, So they say that the Bhumi Suta, this Mars, Mangal, actually is the son, child of Bhumi Devi. So if you go to Mahakala, that is Ujjain, what is the real name of Ujjain? Avantika Nagari. In Avantika Nagari, if you go near, then you should, there are many places. Avantika is not only Mahakala, and there is Sandipini, where Bhagavan, stayed and then learned Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And then, little more, if you go on the banks of the river, there is a temple for Bhumi Devi and Mangal. Say that that's the place from where Mangala emerged as a son. And they said that's the best point to watch Mars. So we believe that it is the Bhumi Sutta. This Mangala is the son of Bhumi. Okay. So Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Sutaha, Mars. Bhumi Sutaha, Mangalaha, Mars. Budhascha. Buddha is Mercury. Now the first one, Buddha. Buddha, now when we hear the story of Mahabharata, then we will listen to very nice stories. Buddha's stories, Buddha's father, Buddha's son. The Chandravamsha started from him. From Chandra and Buddha, and then Buddha's son was, who is the first king of Chandravamsha? Ikshvaku is Suryavamsha. Chandravamsha. Chandravamsha's first king. I'll give one that. His wife was Urvashi. Vishwamitra. Huh? Pururavas. Okay? Pururavas. Anyhow, that we'll see. Pururavas was the son of Buddha. Anyhow, that's all. So, Buddha. Bhanushashi Bhumisuto Buddhascha. Guruhu, Jupiter. Shukraha, Venus. Shani, Saturn. Rahu and Ketu. The Chayagraha. Okay? The shadows. Chaya, Rahu Ketavaha. Sarve Grahaha Shantikara Bhavantu. May all those grahas make my life peaceful. Shantikara. No? Navagraha Shanti. We do, no? Before marriage, etc., you have to do Navagraha Shanti. Otherwise, they will create a lot of trouble. So, Shantikara Bhavantu. May all those planets create Shanti in my life. Okay? So, that's a prayer. We should start. Now, we should touch the earth, Bhumi. Before we put our feet on the earth, we should first touch and then pray to Bhumi for forgiveness. Why? We are walking on the earth and spitting on it and digging on it and what things we do with the Bhumi, no? So we should first ask forgiveness from Mother. That is Bhudevi Namaskara. So we got up, then we looked at the hand and then chanted and then meditated on the slokas. Now before we start our day, before we put our feet on the ground, first touch the Bhumi and then pray to Mother. What is the prayer? Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Kshamaswa Me Padasparsham Kshamaswa Me Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Kshamaswa Me Me Padasparsham Kshamaswa. Oh Mother, please forgive that I am touching you with my pada. So we should not touch anybody with our leg. So whenever if we unknowingly also we touch somebody with our pada, we should touch and then we put in the head. Because it's a kind of forgiveness. We are begging for the forgiveness. Like that, now I am going to step on you. Oh Mother, please forgive me. Because without that I cannot leave. I have to step on you and leave. There's no other way. But Mother, please. Kshamaswa. Kshamaswa, please forgive. See, how we measure a culture or a civilization. The measurement of a civilization is not how big buildings you make, how much money you have. What is the measurement of a civilization, a culture? Is the fine bhavas. The finer your thoughts, the finer your emotions, the finer your interactions, the higher is the level of the culture. Culture is not, how much money and how much all these, show-offs or how many, malls you have. No. How fine is your conduct? How you look at another person? How you interact with another person? What is your bhava when you look at another person? See, so this is what we are trying to imbibe in ourselves, in our next generation, when children, we teach all this in Balavihar. Why? So they should, it's not that, they will say, why should we, but these are all that will create an impact in their thinking. So before they destroy earth, a child, a person who is instructed this way, that before you even put your feet on that earth, take forgiveness. See that this is not just a vastu. Earth is not just a thing. Earth is our mother. So when you are a small child itself, when we put all these positive thoughts in the mind of a child, the child will grow with a very sensitive understanding of the environment. Now, we may conduct big seminars and this and that, and it doesn't mean anything unless we actually start to feel for the nature. How to feel? Unless we know. So that's why, first thought, Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnupatni Namastubhyam. We prostrate to you, O Mother. You are our mother. Who are you? Samudravasana. Samudravasana means two meanings. One is Samudravasane, means one who lives in the Samudra. See, we understood that the entire earth is not just a little earth, then no. Actually, the entire earth is actually staying in the water. The earth, what we see as earth, is actually it's where it stays in Samudra. So Samudra is like you see, oceans are not different, or the earth is different ocean. No. This entire land, what we see, is actually a part and parcel of the, when you see the entire earth, so as though the earth is floating on water. Samudra Vasana, one meaning. Another, Vasana means cloth. So, as though the earth is, there's a beautiful blue sari she's wearing. Samudra Vasana, Samudra is the cloth. Where Samudra Vasane, one who wear this Samudra as her cloth. Actually, it means that beauty. See, don't think that what we do now, we want to keep our land very clean. So what we do, we collect all the garbage and then put it into the ocean. Then what happens? There another pollution happens and it comes back to us. So understand that it's not that oceans and land are different. No, they are interrelated to each other. Now, Samudra Vasane Devi, Parvatastana Mandale, and Parvata. The mountains are like the breast of mother. So don't destroy them. We are destroying we see that when we are traveling, before there used to be beautiful big mountains. Now we see nothing. That's all plains. Destroyed for our, and then one day everything comes back to us. See, Parvata, they say that Bhuruha means what? That which keeps the balance of the land. The land balance is kept by the mountains. And all the rivers, everything comes from the mountain only. So without mountain, the entire balance of the land shall be destroyed. That's what is happening in Kerala, etc. So much every year, flood, and then all these calamities because destruction of the environment. So Parvatastana Mandale. So we considered Parvata as the breast, of mother. Like the breast of mother feeds us with the divine milk. Like that, the mother earth feeds all this. And rivers, everything comes from that mountains, and mountains are very, very important. It's not that we can just blast it and then use it for something. You blast and then you will be blasted afterwards. And Vishnu Patni, and this is our concept. Bhagavan Mahavishnu, Sri Devi, Bhudevi Sameta. Sri Devi and Bhudevi are the two consorts of Vishnu. So, this Bhumi is not just a, something which is, we think, it's ours. It is nobody's, it's only Mahavishnu's. Okay, so we are allowed to live here. But when we forget this and make it, because of our Ahankara, whatever happens, God only knows. Anyhow, so Vishnu Patni, she is the dear wife of Mahavishnu. So never ever disrespect her. This is not just a, lifeless thing. This is something which is very divine. Vishnu Patni, Namastubhyam, we prostrate to you. Padasparsham Kshamaswami. Please forgive. No, that I have to step on you, I have to walk on you. Mother, please forgive. There's no other way. We have to walk, but please forgive us. Okay, so we touch the earth and then do namaskara and chant this sloka. Let us stand together. Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastobhyam Padasparsham Kshamaswami. Now, actually in our system, we have mantras to brush and all that. But if you go to too much, it becomes... So now we are going to take bath, snana. So before we take snana, we have to invoke all the tirtha in the water. Okay, so you collect the water in the bucket or whatever thing in front of you, touch that water and chant the next sloka. Snana samaye, before we take bath, we invoke all the tirthas in the water in front of us. Okay, we touch the water. Gange chayamune chaiva Ve Godavari Sarasvati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Tirthesmin Sannidhim Kuru Gange Chayamune Devi Chaiva. No, okay. Chaiva is also correct, Devi is also correct, okay? Gange Chayamune Chaiva or Gange Chayamune Devi, both are correct, okay? Please. Gange Chayamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Min Sannidhim Kuru. The seven Saptatirthaha, seven Tirtha Nadi. No, these are the 7 holy rivers of India. There are more, okay? 7 are considered as very holy. Muktidayakaha. These are 7 Saptanagiri, Saptatirtha. These are all Muktidayaka, which can give mukti. Mukti from different states. Not that we take bath and then become liberated and liberated from papa, liberated from dukkha, etc., etc., etc. Okay? So Ganga we know. Yamuna, of course. Godavari. Godavari? Godavari. Saraswati. Saraswati is now Lupta. Okay? But you can see Saraswati if you go to Kedarnath. Badrinath. Badrinath in Managaon, you can see the Saraswati. Then she disappears there. Saraswati. It used to be the biggest river. No? In Vedic times, Saraswati was the biggest river. By the time of Mahabharata, it became small kundas, panchakundaha. And then that's also now vanished. They say, but it comes in as a, underground, Saraswati is still flowing. That's what they say. Gange chayamune de chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada. Harahara Narmada. And Sindhu. Now Sindhu is in Pakistan. Sindhu is the Panjanadaya, 5 rivers joins together to become Sindhu. And Kaveri is in South India, from Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So, Tirthesmin Sannidhim Kuru, please. Let all the presence of all of this Tirtha be here. So that when we take bath, with this Sankalpa, when we take bath, as though we are taking in the Sapta Tirthaha. These are all a kind of meditation. We feel, we do the bhavana of all the Saptatirthas in water, and then we take bath. After bathing, after the bath is over, then we should do Tarpana. We have taken bath and then, then put our, towel, etc. And then we do Tarpana. See, first we have to face north. First we have to face east. Okay? Facing east, we should do Tarpana for Devatas. So please see before, okay? Take water in your hand and then chant this mantra and offer water 3 times to the eastern direction. What is the mantra? Devan Tarpayami. Please repeat. Devan Tarpayami. Devan Tarpayami. So first we should face east and then offer waters. What is Tarpayami means? We make you happy. Tarpayati. Tarpayati, to make you happy. So Devan Tarpayami means we make Devatas happy. By just giving some water. Yes. Why? Because Devatas doesn't need anything from us. They give everything to us. So we are just remembering them. We offer our thanks to them. So Tarpana sometimes we should not say, Tarpana is actually, he said, expression of our gratitude. Devatas are there, because of which all these natural forces are there, because of which we are able to live in this world. So we offer every day our gratitude to Devatas by offering some water to them. See, they don't want anything else from us. They want us to remember them and be grateful and live a life without disturbing the forces of the nature. Okay, so Devan Tarpayami. So facing east, we offer water thrice, chanting Devan Tarpayami, and then pray that may the all Devatas be happy. Now, we face north. First we face east. East is this. So here east is this. Okay, in your place also you have to find out where is east, north, etc. So this is east. So Devan Tarpayami. Then we face north and then do the Tarpana of Rishis. So what you do? Please see. So this is known as Deva Tarpana, Deva Tirtha. Okay? And then we take water and offer towards us. To us. That is Rishi Tirtha. Deva Tirtha, Rishi Tirtha. So take water, face north, and then Rishin Tarpayami. Rishin Tarpayami. Rishin Tarpayami. All knowledge, whatever we are learning, we are hearing, Vedanta, Shabhakti, all those knowledge of life, all are given to us by Rishis. So, we offer our gratitude towards the Rishis. Okay? Rishin Tarpayami. By offering this water, by remembering them, by studying the Shastra, we make them happy. Okay? Rishin Tarpayami. So, east, Deva Tarpanam. North, Rishi Tarpanam. Now we should face south and our ancestors. Because of them, our body is there. Now, our body is there because of them. Because of their grace, we are all able to grow up. So we remember all our ancestors and then offer our gratitude to them. Now, that is known as Pitr Tirtha. Take water and offer through our right hand like this. Take water like this. Not like this, like this. So this is Pitr Tirtha. Deva Tirtha, Rishi Tirtha, Pitr Tirtha. Take water like this. Okay? Thrice. So that is Pitr Tirtha. How? Facing south. East, Devatas. North, Rishis. South, Pitrus. So, face the south end. Om Pitrun Tarpayami. Om Pitrun Tarpayami. Om Pitrun Tarpayami. Think about, what a great concept. See, when we are walking, Devatas are always there in front of us. And Rishis are there always behind. And Pitrus are always there in our right hand side. And our Ishtadevata is always there in our left hand side. See? How protected are we are here. How blessed we are. Wherever we go, they're all there with us. Then, why fear? Why should we fear? See, this is what they did to us, our ancestors, without knowing. So much of positive thoughts, so much of bala, so much of strength was given to us. Sometimes we say that, in our Hindu religion, nothing is taught to us, etc., etc. Actually, what they did was, this is a very mastermind. They were not ordinary people. They were not, there are things which can be taught in a very subtle level. Is that like in our household, etc., at least some years back, our mother never tells us, I love you. Do we? Do we say to our mother, I love you? No, because it's not needed, because we know that. Our culture was like that. It was not something taught to us. It is something which is handed over to us as samskara. Not in conscious level, but subconscious and unconscious level. So, when you are doing every day this tarpana, wherever you go, in your conscious level, a person who is doing tarpana, if you ask them, he may not say that in front there is my devatas are there behind. No, but unconsciously or subconsciously they know, because every day I am doing tarpana to my devatas in front of me, and rishis are there behind, and then my Pitrs are there in my right hand side, my Ishtadevata is there in my left hand side. See, this is not in our conscious mind, but this is there in our subconscious mind or unconscious mind, which gives you real Shakti. The conscious mind, all the information we put, we forget. It goes away. But samskara is not just in conscious level, it's actually in unconscious level. What we call as the Karana Sharira. So whatever is in the Karana Sharira alone leads our life. Not what is there in the, it comes, goes, so many things comes and goes, but it should go deep and change our past personality. This was the way of our ancestors. Okay, so okay, once more. We are facing east and taking water in your hand. Devan Tarpayami. Devan Tarpayami. Devan Tarpayami. Now face north. Rishin Tarpayami. Rishin Tarpayami. Rishin Tarpayami. Face south. Pitr Tarpayami. Pitr Tarpayami. Pitr Tarpayami. Do namaskara to all of them. So standing there, do one pradakshina. Just standing there, do a pradakshina, and to do again, face east and do namaskar. Okay? Now we come out, and there are mantras to wear clothes, etc. Okay? But that all we'll learn slowly. Everything together becomes too much. So there is, you have to wear, purify the clothes, and then there are mantras to wear clothes, and then we should do Tilaka dharanam. Tilaka, chandana, kunguma, bhasma, whatever is according to our kula, according to our pradha, according to our family traditions, we should wear tilaka. Now what is this? Now in Shankaracharya's Parampara, Smartha Parampara, in morning we wear bhasma with water. So, bhasmandagum shariram. Namah Shivaya. The chanting Namah Shivaya. We wear this. What is this? This is vibhuti. This is not just some ashes. Don't call this ash. Calling this as ash is a namaparada. This is vibhuti. Vibhuti means special grace and blessings of Bhagavan. Why we put this bhasma? Because you can destroy everything, but you cannot destroy bhasma. Now, bhasmandagum shariram. This all sharira, all this, whatever is created, can be burned. And then what will be there in the last? Bhasma will be there. So we take this bhasma and understand that this sharira is also bhasmanda. One day, this sharira also will become bhasma. That's why we put Tripundraka. Because Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira. All these three are Bhasmantam. So, may Shiva, Sri Parameshwara, help us to understand, realize that Bhasmandagum Shariram. May our body, Stula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira, everything is Bhasmanda. So, when we cross all these three Sharira, then who is there in our Ajna says, Sri Paramatma, Sri Parameshwara is there. So, Bhagavan, no, that Bhagavan is represented by the Chandana. So, in our Smarta Sampradaya, we put Bhasma, then Chandan. Chandan, sandal paste. Okay, so that Chandana represents the Paramatma, Ishvara. And on the middle of that, and the center of that Chandana, we put Kunguma, which represents Devi. So all our mother is here. You know, all the three, Tripundraka represents the three Sharira. We cross over those three Sharira, then we come to the Paramatma, which is represented by Chandana. And not just Chandan. Because this universe exists, Shiva Shaktya Yuktaha. Shiva and Shakti together. So that's why Kunguma is also there. This is all not just doing something. Now, in Vaishnava Paddhati, they don't put Tripundraka. They have Nama. No? So this is, what is that Nama? There are, you can see two white lines. That is Bhagavan's Pada. Sri Mahavishnu's Pada. And there will be one line, red line in the middle, that is Sri Mahalakshmi. So, Bhagavan Mahavishnu's Pada along with Sri Mahalakshmi Shakti. So, we are always Dasa. No, we are always wearing the Pada of Bhagavan. In our Sri Ramachandra Charano, Manasa Smarami Sri Ramachandra Charano, Vachasa Granami Sri Ramachandra Charano, Shirasa Namami Sri Ramachandra Charano, Sharanam Prapadye. So we always take refuge at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. That's why that pada. So all these marks, the entire philosophy is there in that mark. Okay, so then we do after taking bath, and then we put the clothes, and then we do the Tilaka dharana according to our tradition. Whatever is our tradition, then we do Tilaka dharana. Then we sit down. After sitting down, then, we are supposed to do Sandhya Vandanadi, etc., etc. Now, if we are not doing Sandhya Vandana, at least we should do this Deva Smaranam. So, we should start with Guru Parampara Smaranam. So, woke up, Chudananda Govinda Vishnu, Haradhanagatam, Brahma Murari Tribranda, took Tarpana, sit down, and then remember Bhagavan. We start with Bhagavan. Now, Guru Parampara, our Parampara, from where this all knowledge is coming to us, it is not a person, it's a lineage. No, the lineage which starts from Bhagavan, Paramatma himself, comes up to our Acharya. How blessed we are, you see. We are connected to the Paramatma, Mahavishnu himself, or Sri Parameshwara himself. Why? Through this great lineage, great Guru Parampara, which starting from Bhagavan to us. See, how blessed we are. We are not just some being. We are connected to Bhagavan. How? So we should remember them. Who are our gurus? Narayanam, Padmabhuvam, Vasishtham, Shaktincha, Tatputra Parasharancha, Vyasam, Shukam, Gaudapadam Mahantam, Govinda Yogindram, Atha Asya Shishyam, Sri Shankaracharyam, Atha asya padmapadam cha hastamalakam cha shishyam tam totakam vartikakaram anyan asmadgurun santatam anatosmi. Santatam anataha asmi. I always remember them. I always prostrate to them. I always follow their path. Anataha. Asamantat nataha. Not that with our body, namaskara. No. Now in many parts of India, sometimes we get frightened. What are they doing? As to pulling our leg. What is this? Nataha. Namaskara should be done properly. So, nataha. Not only just a gesture, with our body. Nataha should be through our mind, vak and pravarti. When we do namaskara to our gurus, we remember them. We say Namo Namaha with word, and then with sharira we should do namaskara. Then only it becomes namaskara. Okay? So there is a verse, Abhivadaye. No? So when we are worshipping, we are meeting our guru, we say Abhivadaye, I prostrate to you. Who? Your name. You should tell your name and then do the namaskara. Abhivadaye. Govinda Sharma Nama Ahamasmi Bhoho. Then there are so many other things, your Kula, Gotra, etc. At least we should say, what is your name? Abhivadaye, whatever is, Govinda Sharma Nama Ahamasmi Bhoho. Abhivadaye, whatever is your name, Nama, name, Ahamasmi Bhoho. Don't go to the Swamijis and Acharyas and Gurus and say, Swamiji, do you recognize me? 15 years back you came for a camp. So you were there for the camp for 15 years back, and now you are coming and asking Swamiji, Swamiji, do you recognize me? Then see how Swamiji can tell that, he doesn't know. So he said, yeah. Then you ask, what is my name? Tell, what is my name? My God. So we should say, Swamiji, I am so and so. No, that's the culture. So, Abhivadaye, Nama Ahamasmi Bhoho. Nama, whatever is your name, you should say, Nama Aham Asmi Bhoho. No? Bhoho. Bho means sir. Bhoho. So, that is namaskara. So, what is that? Anataha Asmi. I always worship. I always prostrate to you. Whom? Asmad Gurun. I prostrate to all my gurus. Achha? Who are your gurus? I'll tell you. Narayana. I'm not just coming from, yesterday or 200 years back, 700 years back, 1,300 years back, 2,000 years back. No. My gurus, Narayanam, Sakshal Bhagavan Paramatma, Sriman Narayana. And from Narayana's, Nabhikamala, Padma Bhuvam, Brahmaji. Padma Bhuva means one who is born in the Padma. Padma Bhuvam. Now, Padma Bhuva, Brahmaji's direct Manasaputra is Vasishtha. Vasishtha is the Manasaputra, the mind-born son of Brahmaji. So, Vasishtha is as a Rishi, he was born. And Vasishtha's son was Shakti. Shakti was not a girl, okay? Shakti was a son. Was one of the son of Vasishtha. And this Shakti's son was Parashara. Parashara was the son of Shakti. And Parashara's son was Vyasa. And Vyasa's son was Shuka. And Shuka Brahmarshi's disciple was Gaudapada. Okay? Gaudapada. Just nice, interesting stories are there about all this. So, when you submit your, Guru Stotram, then I will tell you the story. So, Gaudapada, great Acharya. Mandukya, Kaidika, one who wrote Kaidikas for Mandukya, that Gaudapada Acharya, is Mahantam Gaudapadam, the great Gaudapada. The great Mahanta. Mahan, Mahanto, Mahanta. So the great Gaudapada Acharya is Shuka's disciple, not son. Shuka is Nitya Brahmachari, according to our tradition. Okay? So Shuka's disciple was Gaudapada Acharya, and Gaudapada Acharya's disciple was Govinda Yogindra. Govinda Pada Acharya. Okay? So Govinda Pada Acharya was a great Vedantin. He was staying in Omkareshwar. Omkareshwar? On the banks of Narmada Ji, in Omkareshwar, he was staying with disciples, etc. And Govinda Yogindra, Govinda Bhagavad Pada Swami was the Acharya of Sri Shankaracharya. Govinda Yogindra Matha Asya Shishyam Shishyam Sri Shankaracharya. So Govinda Yogindra, Govinda Bhagavad Pada's Shishya is Sri Shankaracharya. Okay? And Sri Shankaracharya had hundreds of Shishya. Don't think that, only 4 Shishyas. No. Aneka Sahasra Shishyavrutaihi. Says in the, Bhagavan's Sankradik Vijaya. Aneka Sahasra. Not 1, 2, 3. Sahasra. Thousands of Shishyas were there. Among them, 4 were most important. That's why. That's all. Don't think, oh, poor Swami. Even modern Swamis have so many Shishyas. He only had 4. No. Thousands and thousands of Shishyas were there. Among them, 4 were most important. Sri Shankaracharya Adha Asya. And the Shankaracharya had 4 main disciples. Who are they? Who are there? Padmapadaha, Hastamalakaha, Totakaha, Vartikakaraha. These are the 4 Shishyas of Bhagavan. Main Shishyas. First one is Padmapada Acharya Swami. Okay? There are all stories are there. Sometime we'll see it. Okay? And Hastamalakaha. Second one is Hastamalaka, another Acharya. And then Totakaha. Third was Giri, Totaka. Vidita Ghila Shastra Sudha Jalade Mahito Panishat Kadhitartha Nidhe. One who composed that is Totaka Acharya Swami. And then comes 4th one is Vartikakara. All others, they the Acharya, whoever composed this, he took the just name. But the 4th, he is not telling the name. Why? Because in our tradition, we should not utter the name of our Guru. This is our tradition. We should not say the name of our Guru. This was because it will become jhuta. With our tongue, we should not. That much respect was there. That's why a husband is not supposed to say the name of the wife. The wife is not supposed to say the name of the husband, because that much of respect was there in between each other. So like that, we should not say the name of our Guru. So that's why maybe this Acharya might have been in this Parampara, Dakshina Parampara. So he's not taking the name. See, all other places, Padmapada, Hastamalaka, Totaka. But he say only Vartikakara. He's not telling the name. Who is Vartikakara? Sakshal Sureshwaracharya Swami. Sureshwaracharya Swami was Dakshinamnayadhishaha. He was appointed as the Prathama Acharya of Sringeri Pitha. And he was a Mandana Mishra. He was a great Mimamsaka. So Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya wanted our Sureshwaracharya Swami to write notes on his Brahma Sutra Bhashya. But other Shishyas did not agree. Because this Vartika is a very tricky thing. Why? In Vartika, Uktam, Anuktam, Duruktam, Artha Chindakari Vartikam. Vartika is not just some notes. A person who is writing Vartika can say Uktar, whatever is said in the Bhashya. He can elaborate what is said in the Bhashya. And Anuktam, suppose the Acharya has left something, some points are not said by the Acharya, Vartikakara has the power to say. Anuktam, Anuktam, that which is not said. That also can be, written by this Vartikakara. Not only that. Third thing is Duruktam. Suppose there are some mistakes in the Bhashya, Vartikakara has the right to point out that in this Bhashya, these doshas are there. So, Mandara Mishra was a great Mimamsaka, and others thought if he is allowed to write Vartika on Brahma Sutra, he will do Durukta. There's a possibility that Vartikakara can write, to point out such shortcomings are there in the Bhashya. So the Shishyas, others said no. Then Bhagavan said, okay, then you write. Like that, because of that, Padmapada Acharya wrote. But because of that, only Panchapadika, only 5 Padikas are there, all others are lost. There's also a story, I'll tell you. So, Vartika. Here, Bhagavan, Sureshwaracharya wrote Vartikas, so he is not allowed to write Vartika for the Brahma Sutra. So, Shankaracharya told him, you write Vartikas on your Shakha and my Shakha. So, Bhagavan Sureshwaracharya's Shakha was Shukla Yajurveda. And Shukla Yajurveda's Upanishad is Brihadaranyaka. So said, you write Vartika on your Shakha. So Brihadaranyaka Vartikam. And my Shakha, that is Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Shakha. So Bhagavan's Shakha was Krishna Yajurvediyam. He was Shukla Yajurvedi. So you write one on your Shakha, one on my Shakha. So he wrote beautiful Vartikas of Shukla Yajurveda, this Brihadaranyaka Vartika and Taittiriya Vartika. And they are masterpieces. And when he saw that, he became so happy. Such perfect Vartika. And then Bhagavan said, now you write one independent work. So Sureshwaracharya became, because that's so he wrote Naishkarmya Siddhi, his masterpiece. Because, see, the other 2 Vartika is according to the Bhashya of Upanishad. Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written Bhashyas. Now, this is an elaboration of the Bhashya. But Naishkarmya Siddhi is his own work. Also, he wrote Bhashya for the Dakshinamurti Stotram known as Manasollasa. Oh, what a work it is. There you will see the proficiency of this Acharya. His knowledge of other Shastras. Not only Vedanta, all other Shastras. Very beautiful work. Hopefully you will learn Dakshinamurti Stotra. Afterwards you can read Manasollasa. Manasollasa is a beautiful work. Everything is beautiful, but Manasollasa is very beautiful. Okay. So these are all Sureshwaracharya's work. So Vartikakaram Anyan Asmad Gurun Santatam Anatosmi. I always remember, worship all my Guru Parampara. When they are all there with me, what is there to fear? They are all there. They are not dead and gone. They are all always there to bless us, to guide us, to inspire us. Because of their grace, we are all sitting here. Okay? So never have any fear. They are all there to protect us. Now we may not be understanding some ideas, etc. Don't worry. Slowly, 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 this all will become Karatala Malaga for us. We'll chant together. Om Narayanam Patma Bhuvam Vasishtham Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharancha വ്യാസം ശുകം ഗൗഡപദം മഹാന്തം ഗോവിന്ദയോഗീന്ദ്രമധാസ്യ ശിഷ്യം ശ്രീശങ്കരാചാര്യമധാസ്യ പത്മപാദം ച ഹസ്താമലകം ച ശിഷ്യം തന്ത്രോടകം വാർത്തികകാരമന്യാൻ അസ്മദ്ഗുരൂൻ സന്തതമാനതോസ്മി. ഓം പൂർണ്ണമദഃ പൂർണ്ണമിദം പൂർണ്ണാത് പൂർണ്ണമുദച്യത്തെ പൂർണ്ണസ്യ പൂർണ്ണമാദായ പൂർണ്ണമേവാവശിഷ്യത്തെ. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ഹരി ഓം ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം.